What's up, everybody out there? Here we go. This is finally the review of the Amazon Cowboy boots that if you've been looking for anything like this, and it's extremely hard to find, finally get one for you. I know I was trying to get into the cowboy boots thing a few months ago, and I could not find any reviews on these Amazon cowboy boots. Now, you're gonna hear my opinions about them. These are not the first cowboy boots that I've gotten. I've gotten some before this, and now I finally got these Amazon cowboy boots, and definitely want to make a review for you and just kind of give my opinions on what I think about these cowboy boots. Now, the clarity, I didn't set up an overhead cam, but my side camera should be able to show you this. I got these black square toe. I'm gonna hold this up closer to my face so you could see it. I got these black square toe, I would say matte black finish, and it's like, you know, the American Patriot type thing here, where it's really got the America right there on the shaft part of the boot. Just at first glance, I think these things look really cool. I think they look really nice. And that's probably why if you hear anything outside my window, you can see I live in front of a busy street. So that's what that sound is. But I started seeing these things on Amazon. I was like, first of all, I saw my buddy wearing some of these nice boots to church. He's not a cowboy boot guy. And so when I started seeing them on him, and he was wearing square toe, I was like, those look good on you, dude. And I just thought, if they look good on him, maybe I should give it a shot. They probably look good on me. And as time went on, and I saw other people starting to wear them, the more I just grew this hunger for them. And so I decided I'm gonna check them out. I think I might want to purchase me some. And so that's what I did. I went online and started searching for cowboy boots, and I started searching for, you know, the square toes that I saw, and one name came up above all, and you already know if you've done any searching, Ariat. Ariat's the name that came up. And then I started looking at prices, and I was completely blown away, simply because we're talking, if you've searched like I've searched, and you don't do only searches on Amazon, because if you search on Amazon for cowboy boots, and stuff like this is the first thing that pops up, because Amazon's trying to push the cheapest product. But yeah, I searched Google, and I found that Ariat is the brand that is largest right now. And so I looked into them, I looked into their prices, and their prices were outrageous. $250 was about the average price for an Ariat boot. I know some would come down to about $180, but I was just kind of blown away. Now, since I've done my research into boots, Ariat is kind of the middle ground of boots. Now they make everything. They make from the low end all the way up to the highest end. You'll get some exotic boots with leather soles and all that stuff, and they'll cost $500, $600, $700. I'm saying all that to say this: you want to just get into boots, and you don't want to drop $200 or anywhere near $200, and I completely understand that. So hence this boot. So first off, I can tell you right now that since I jumped into other boots, as a matter of fact, I'm going to bring up one of the boots that I've purchased since getting into boots, and I'm going to have it right here as just an example. This here is by a company named Justin, and they've made boots for a very, very long time. And this boot in particular is one of my latest that I purchased brand new. And even this is on their lower end. It's not like the highest end of boot. This is actually on their lower end of boot, but all 100% leather here. But anyway, I'm just gonna put this here for an example. Just lay this on the side here. Now, coming back to this guy, what do I think about it? I think the looks of this dude is really, really nice. I think it looks great. As you can see here, it's got an awesome square toe, and it's not full on square, really wide. It's somewhere in the middle. It's not not too small, it's not too wide. And if you're not into square toes and you're just watching this because there's nothing else that's close to these Amazon boots, I do have the other ones, the rounded toes, that I'm going to do a review on next. So these look really good. And so right off the bat, is this leather? I do not believe so. Let me look in here while I'm here. All it's going to tell you is the style, the brand. It's going to tell you the color, which is black, and that it was made in China. It doesn't tell you anything else. And boots like these, I will do a review on these. It's going to tell you that it has a leather upper and that the rest of it is man-made. And this, like I told you, this is more on the lower end of boot for what it is. Like this is not leather. This is actually like a synthetic type of mesh material. But again, that's when we'll get into more deep things about boots, and I'm going to review those, like I said. So this one, is it leather? I don't believe so. Yeah, I believe it's some type of synthetic, well, you know, PU leather, what they call it, or as we call it, pleather. So I think this is pleather. I've seen, so if you're coming here and you're finding my video, you most likely have found other reviews on Amazon itself when you're looking under the reviews, because if you're on Amazon and you're not looking at the reviews, why are you on Amazon at all? People are buying these and going to work in them. Bad idea. This is not what you want to use to go to work in. As I was saying earlier, you just want to drop a little bit of coin to get into boots, to see how they look on you, how you're going to like them, how you feel, right? Take, for instance, my hat. I bought this a while back and I said, I don't want to drop a major coin. Hats, boots, you can get into the weeds with these things. They get very expensive. And so I bought one of the cheaper hats. Not the cheapest hats, definitely, but I bought one of the cheaper hats to see how I liked it. And I ended up liking it. And now, you know, I'm looking into more, but slow as she goes. So this is a pleather. The soles are definitely rubber. One of the things about these guys, when you purchase real boots, you smell them, they smell like leather. If you've been to a boot barn, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You walk in there, boom, that leather smell hits you, and you like it or you don't. I've always liked it. I remember when I was a kid, we would go to the mall. I would walk past this store called Wilson's, and if you know, hit me up in the comments, let me know if you remember that. Wilson's was this all leather store. They sold leather jackets. It was back in the 90s. That was cool. You know, wearing just plain leather. It wasn't like a stylized leather jacket. It was just like a leather blazer. Those were cool back in the 90s. Anyway, yeah, you would walk past that store. That leather smell would hit you. And they sold wallets, belts, jackets, pants, of course, when, you know, people would wear those things. It was really cool to go by that store and smell it. It smells so good. So, said that to say this. This does not have that leather smell. It smells kind of chemically. It's not a bad chemical smell. One of the things that, you know, when I got these in the mail, I told my wife and my kids, I said, what's it smell like? Just close your eyes and smell it. And first thing she said was, it smells like AutoZone. And then, you know, my other kid said, it smells like tires. And I was like, that's exactly what it smells like. Like when you're going past the tire aisle, at like a Walmart or something like that, and you pass by the tires, it has that rubber smell. All of that out of the way though. The reason why you're getting these Amazon boots for 50, 60, and maybe even $70 is because you want the look, you want the fashion, you're going to a rodeo for one night, you're going to a Western themed party, and you just want to check them out, try them out, see how they feel. It's not something that you're going to be wearing every weekend. In my opinion, this is exactly what you want to get to start off. If you're just trying to get into boots and you want to check it out and you just want to wear them on you know, the off occasion every once in a while, you're not wearing these on a daily, you're not wearing these, you know, even, you know, 2-3 times a week, then I'm saying, yeah, absolutely, get it, try it. These are the IUV square toe Amazon cowboy boot. And I'm going to say that I was the most excited about trying these guys on of any of the boots that I've tried on, because again, I already own boots. I've had a few, but I've been looking at these for a while now, and I'm like, man, I wonder if these are any good. And I can tell you that they look good. It's something about these are weird because they look smaller than a traditional cowboy boot, and I can't put my finger on it as to why, but they look and even feel, even though as I have them on right now, they're not super small. My toes are they're snug in the front, and for most of my cowboy boots, they're not snug in the front. They does have heel slip, which a boot is supposed to have some slippage here in the heel. Your heel should come up just a little bit, and I could feel that, so that's good. But they have this look like these pair of pants usually doesn't come over the boot as much as they are here. I will say this, in the way that these boots fit, I would not wear these jeans in particular, because these jeans are relaxed cut. I do not wear boot cut because for a big boy like me, a boot cut will bell bottom out at the bottom. So I would not wear boot cuts at all unless you're very skinny. I see that skinny guys can get away with boot cuts a whole lot better than I can. So what I would wear with these boots would be more of my slim jeans. So again, these are relaxed fit and they kind of have some bagginess to them. I would actually wear the slim jeans, and what they do is they taper a little more at the bottom, and they would fit just a whole lot better on these. And what I like about wearing slim jeans is they show off the boot a little better. Something like this. Something more like that would show off the boot a little better. But as I said earlier, and I'll say it again, these things are not made to last. I can feel that they're very lightweight. They're very chintzy is the word that's coming to mind. So they look great, but I think that I would tear them to bits if I had them for any length of time and tried to wear them on a regular basis. So what is my take on these? I really like them, as I already said. If you're going to wear them for every once in a while, or you're just trying to get a taste of what it's like to wear the cowboy western boots, do it. These are actually solid boots as far as look goes, and as far as they're actually, shoes that you could wear, you could put on your feet and wear them. They're not going to last you a long time. If you look at any of those reviews, they're not going to last you a long time. If you use them rigorously, they will fall apart on you. They're not made with any kind of tough material, so you putting any type of stress on them is going to stress them out. They're going to start tearing at seams. So, take that with a grain of salt. You want them for fashion. You want them for, you got a show you got to do, and it's Western theme. You got a party you're going to, and it's Western theme. You're going to a rodeo once or twice a year, and you don't usually wear cowboy boots, then absolutely do it. Do it. It's worth dropping your money on without spending $200. But if you're going to work in them, if you're looking to wear them on a daily, or if you get caught with the hook and you're like, dude, I really like, Western boots. I want to start buying hats and stuff. You're going to ditch these pretty quickly. So take it all with a grain of salt. As they've said, if you've watched any of the other reviews here on YouTube, boots are an investment, and you can make some of these boots last, and I kid you not, 30, 40, 50 years. And there are boot channels here on YouTube where you can find them restoring a pair of boots because they're made of leather. The leather is strong. It's durable in actual boots. And they're actually restoring boots, bringing them to like they're a couple years old, and they're actually 40 and 50 years old. So that's the brilliance of an actual boot, that you can keep it for as long as you can. Unlike tennis shoes are going to last you 2-3 years, depending on how much you use them. If they're your daily driver, they're definitely going to not last you more than 2 years. So anyway, that's my review. I hope you liked it. Stick around for more reviews.